Hey everybody, this is David at Barnyard Bees. I want to show something here this morning. These nukes right here, we had set up ready to go for the customers. We pulled out a certain number and some customers wasn't able to come pick up yet. So what we had to do, we brought them back out in the yard and released them. And just within 2 or 3 days, those things, because they had a lot of capped brood in them, so they started expanding in population pretty dang quick. And then, but one thing that we did, we wanted to show the importance of ventilation. Now what we did, we sealed these off and now the lid's shut for the customer. So what we did, we just brought them out in the yard and opened up the entrance and let them go. Well, we had a cold snap. And then during that cold snap, the bees will generate a lot of heat. And you can see right here, look at the moisture that these hives generate. You can see they're really wet. Just that one little cold snap, it got down to maybe 30 degrees as cold as it got. So it wasn't that cold, but it goes to show you right there, that's a fine example of how important it is to keep your hive ventilated, because that's what'll happen. You'll start getting moisture, and you can see it here dripping. And had it been cold for a long time, those bees would start dying off. And luckily, it would be like 30 at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then by 9-10 o'clock, it's warmed it back up into the 40s. So the cold snap didn't stay long enough to really chill them. So, but I just wanted to show you how important that ventilation is. And we was going back through and inspecting these hives and looking at them, and made some splits on them again, because they had a lot of capped brood inside. So you can see the moisture right here as well. See it right there on that frame. So right there, see all that capped brood hatching out. So it was a really full hive, a lot of bees in there. And those frames, they're all drawed out from top to bottom. Right there's our queen, our marked queen. So just a little short video, just wanted to show, and that's why it's important too, to keep your hives facing tilted towards the entrance, and always keep them a good little tilt. And one thing that'll happen, I'll kind of go over this too while I'm thinking of it. I've noticed if we happen to forget or have a hive that's tilted the opposite direction, what'll happen, as pollen and wax and dead bees or whatever falls, they have a terrible time moving that stuff off the bottom out the entrance and drop it out front. If it's tilted back, you would be amazed if you don't. Just try it for an experiment one time. Tilt your hive backwards and give it a couple weeks, and you don't even have to tilt it much. And then go in there and look and see the debris that's built up on the inside on the bottom. And then that will attract a lot of hive beetles and a lot of problems. So make sure it would actually be better to tilt it too much, with the entrance down, where the water will run out and moisture run out, and they seem to have a lot easier time pulling that junk out of the bottom, whether it's whether they uncap their own honey and they drop the cappings on the bottom, or whether it's dead bees dying off, or whatever, even dead hive beetles, whatever. It's easier for them to carry that junk out when it's tilted forward. If it's tilted back, go in there and look, and you'll see that debris, and you have to end up scraping it, and it's a lot more manageable. That hive tilted forward, and keep it ventilated. But just a quick video, I just wanted to show that because as we pulled these out, we seen this moisture, and we wanted to see right there, you can see it good glaring in the sun, that moisture on that it built up because it didn't have any ventilation. But luckily it didn't hurt them. It didn't get cold enough. But that's about it for today. Please don't forget, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks for watching Barnyard Bees.